Welcome back. This is Robin from Travel with R&R. Rick and I have been self-converting a 2023 high roof extended Ford Transit. Feel free to like and subscribe and join us during our converting and then on our adventures. Today I'm going to walk you through how we went from this and this view to this view and this view. Also this. Stay tuned. So as we were finishing up our checklist, I realized this video was the last one to do. We have to talk about how we're going to be able to go to certain areas and still work or get connectivity. This is our last van build and we're going to cover the roof and all. So let's look at our data Wi-Fi connection and we're going to talk to Rick first. Okay, today we are putting in the rough walls as I go across. This is the passenger side. And that is, what is that, Rick, right there?
This is our Peplink router.
Okay.
It's the Transit Max, or Max Transit Pro. And this is how we're going to get internet, reliable internet while we're on the road. There's a antenna up on the roof, a multi-in, multi-out antenna. It collects cell signals from multiple antennas, cell antennas, and multiple cell carriers. And it transmits a Wi-Fi signal. We can also grab Wi-Fi signals if there's one available. And then, so the antenna comes in here, connects up to the unit. We can put our cellular SIM card in here. And it's accessible within our overhead cabinet in case we need to replace the SIM card or do any other maintenance to it. Right now I'm just putting up a final trim piece to the ceiling so we can put our wall panel in. And since the antenna is in close proximity to where I need it, I cut a little notch out of the wood here so I can place it up there. And it has room, so I just have to slot this in. Tongue and groove. Tap it down a little bit.
So as we move from Rick explaining the Peplink Max Transit Duo Pro mobile router, this is some pictures of when we put on the antenna, which is the Parsec Husky Pro 7-in-1 antenna. We're going to use the Max Transit Duo along with a Verizon plan. Basically, we're going to be putting in the SIM card into that. And it's hidden behind now these walls. This is the finished cabinetry of our van. You can see how that Peplink Max Transit Duo sits back there. Now from there we moved on and we did complete the Backwoods Adventure Mods ladder. This ladder, actually at the very, very bottom, you can see how our gas furnace, our gas heater, the pipe will come out. It kind of camouflages that side of the van. And moving on from there, just to wrap up all those miscellaneous little projects, they're huge projects, don't get me wrong. The Mobile Must-Haves was a fabulous product to work with, and the Backwoods Adventures mods. Now we're going to be looking at the roof rack. We used 80/20, I'm sorry, roof deck I should say, my apologies. We used an 80/20 finish up of the deck, and then we added on some action tracks bolted down in case we get into some iffy situations. We have an all-wheel drive Ford Transit, but just in case we need that, we have that available. On the outside, right there, you can see a couple of small cameras. We are using 4 Blink cameras on the outside for some security measures, and then we have 2 Blink cameras inside. We've zip tied those down using heavy Velcro and zip ties, etc. They are easy to use. There's a monthly subscription fee. It's quite reasonable, and we found it very beneficial. We can turn them on to monitor, and they can then chime into our app and tell us if somebody actually gets access into our vehicle. So that's all we have, and this is the wrap up of our build. We'll have a completion video coming out shortly where we do a whole tour, and after that give you some breakdowns of some costs in another video. But for right now, thanks for joining us.